Back again, VSC in the place to be, a little quicker this time because, well, like I said, when I see a game changer, I bring it to you. This week, game changer, JoyeTech eGrip, new for 2015, blowing my mind. Biggest hits I've ever gotten from an e-cig. Right now I've got the standard atomizer in it, and I will give you a demonstration of it, tell you about it, and then I'm also going to put the new RBA rebuildable atomizer in here. Then you'll see some real clouds. This is goes from 8 to 20 watts. I've got it about halfway right now. Onboard atomizer in the bottom here, which is really neat, and onboard liquid here, 3.6 mil. The battery is 1500 milliamp, which is quite large. Matter of fact, it is perfect for me. It actually gets me, for the first time, a battery gets me from when I wake up to when I go to bed, and I can plug it in at night, full day, 1600 milliamps, and my juice is on board. So I'm walking around without any extra batteries and without a bottle of juice, which is pretty awesome. Should tell you it actually comes with, that's not the stock mouthpiece in here I use. This is the way the eGrip looks stock, and this is the fancy newest wood grain color that you see here. And I'll put my tip back because I'm just not a big fan of metal in the mouth, and I like the low profileness of this. You can just kind of big clouds. I'm telling you, this thing kicks butt, and wait till you see the RBA even more so. It's not so much that the RBA atomizer kicks bigger clouds per se, they just seem thicker and it wicks faster, so you're able to hit them one after each other, one after another. So anyways, here's the wood grain. This is the camo, so they got two really cool colors this comes in, as well as there's a standard black and silver. So black, silver, camo, and wood grain. Apparently there's a chrome coming out soon, which I haven't seen yet, but I saw a picture of it. It looks pretty hot too. So filling it is really easy. Actually, I'll switch. It's pretty low now, so I'm going to use the fact that it's low to demonstrate the two different atomizers. So the atomizer that comes inside of it, you unscrew it from the bottom here. It actually comes with a tool. This is your little JoyeTech tool you get, and this is perfect for that, but you can also use a coin and whatnot. Then the little screwdriver here is for the adjustable airflow hole, which is right there, and I'll cover that in a second. And then a little loop to put it on your, your keychain or whatnot. So this is the atomizer that comes with it. It's called the eGrip CS atomizer, I believe. This is what's in there right now. It is a replaceable head, so this is the atomizer base. That is the atomizer coil. To replace it, it's threaded. You just unscrew it. Oops. Grim it. Unscrew it. There it is. And these are about, I think, 16, 17 bucks for a pack of 5 of them. Got sponges all around them. Very reminiscent looking of the Pro Tank 3 atomizer head. Kind of like the Maxis too. Nice big sponges and holes, so there's not a lot of bottlenecking going on, which is good. So that goes in there, and you're good to go, and that's what I'm rocking right now. This here is the RBA, and it looks very similar, but it is different when you unscrew it. So I'll show you. So first of all, you unscrew this cap, and you'll see the RBA inside. This one here is an older one. It's all burnt and stuff. This is actually, no, this is my current one. This one's not burnt. It's just very wet and dark, so you can't see very well what's going on in there. But there's another ring here you can take off on the side, and this makes it more accessible. And this is what you do for changing it. So now you can really see a little better what's going on in there. That will help. So it is a single coil right down the middle. It's got some organic cotton in the wicking there, and then 2 little screws. And this is the state you would get in it to replace it. You just loosen those 2 screws, pull that out, and then pop in a new one. You actually can buy the wicks pre-made already, the coils I should say pre-made with the coil on it and the cotton inside of it all ready to go, or you can build your own if you want to get fancy about it. So there it is, all put together. Here is a brand new RBA kit. So this does not come with the eGrip. The eGrip is sold separately with a standard atomizer. This is an optional upgrade. I think they're less than 15 bucks. To check on the pricing at nickfitnation.com, where all this stuff is from. So this is what you get for the RBA setup. Voila. You get instruction sheet, which teaches you how to rebuild it. You get the RBA base I just showed you with the cap on it, a screwdriver, some extra coil, and some extra cotton, as well as 2 pre-built coils right there. So you get a couple to go. You can buy these pre-built coils in a pack of 5 for about $3, so they're very cheap. You know, cotton's cheap, wire's cheap. I'm not going to show you the build in this video. There is a video out there you can find. Basically, you take 13 centimeters of this wire, wrap around the screwdriver 7 times, you know, bend the ends so it looks just like these, put some cotton in them, you know, and do the rest there. But to be honest, since they are 5 for $3 pre-built, I'm more likely just to use the pre-built ones than to attempt building my own. Some of you experts out there may want to take it further. Resistance wise, I don't know if you can go much lower than what these are, and these are 1.2 ohms. The standard atomizer that comes inside of the eGrip is 1.5 ohms. It is one of those 1.5 ohm atomizers, like the Maxi I brought you last time, showed you last time, where it can take a range of like 3 to 5 volts. It actually says 3 to 5.5, which I assume is this range here of the whole 8 to 20 watts. They pretty much the same, just the RBA can wick faster. It's a little bit noisier. The RBA also has more airflow, and the reason why is because the RBA has its own airflow hole on the bottom of the atomizer. The standard one does not. The standard one takes its airflow from this little hole beside it, and right here is a screw where you can adjust. So, I like a little bit of pull, but not too much, so I don't want my cheeks sucking in. You know, I want some flow, I want some juice burning. So I've got it, you know, somewhere in the middle. However, to use the RBA, I'm going to take this and totally close it off by screwing it in all the way, which is about 6 or 7 rotations. And now you can see the screw, at least I can see the screw is all the way in there, and so it'd be very clogged. I try to use it now, it's very clogged because I have the standard atomizer in there. So we will go to the rebuildable here, and all the parts are available already on the market. At least NickFit Nation has them, so you can buy new atomizer heads, you can buy the RBA base, you can buy the mouthpieces, you can even buy silicone sleeves. I've seen that go over them. They're pretty cool for drops and bangs, stuff like that. I just love the wood grain so much that I show it off. Of course, there's the low profile drip tips. Alright, so that just comes out like so. So there's my standard one, replaceable head. I'm now going to put that down and pick up the RBA one, which I've put all together. I don't have to pre-moisten this or anything because I was just using it before, so I'll just dump it right in. And then use my tool to screw it in. Make sure it's in there snug so everything's connected and sealed. Wouldn't want any leaking or anything going on. Alright. Might as well give it a fill while we're here. Filling it is awesome. It is this little flap right here. You can use a standard e-juice bottle, but I find it much easier if you use one of these ones with the finer tip on it. There's 2 holes in the top, one to fill the juice and one for excess air to flow out of. I just stick the tip right in, give it a squeeze, and I look in the window and I can see it fill up. There she goes, pretty full. Make sure there's nothing there, nothing spilling, nothing coming off, and just shut her down. Easy peasy. If this was a brand new atomizer, I would let it stand here for a couple of minutes before I attempted to use it, let it all saturate down, but I know this one is good to go. So it should be good for air. I've closed it off all the way, so now I'm using this air hole. I will crank it up all the way to the 20 watts and sit back and check out some clouds. And this is what I mean with the RBA, is I can keep doing this and it's wicking, it's keeping up, it's not giving me dry hits, because you do not want the RBA to go bone dry. I did that and it burnt it pretty good, and I had to put another coil in, so you don't want that happening. But as you can see, big clouds, big flavor, big kick. Warn you, when you are rocking at high wattage here and RBAs, you will go through a lot of juice. I mean, to blow clouds like that, you're going to suck through some juice, most definitely. I also like the little air hole on the bottom. So and the RBA gives you this. You can actually do it with the standard one too, but cooler with the RBA with the little rings on the bottom. I mean, you can hear that sizzle. Also at these high wattages, if you don't want so much cloudness in your life, you can have more normal hits by taking sharper pulls, almost like a real cigarette, like so. And that gets that realism there. So either way you want to use this thing, I'm telling you, it will get you there. I really like it because it's very pocket friendly, especially if you're a hoodie kind of guy, because the long ones can bounce out of your hoodie pockets when you go to run or something. So this one fits in the pocket real nice. If you drop your e-cig, even if you've got a big ELVT, something indestructible, chances are you're going to smash your tank, your atomizer on top. With this, you've just got this like $1 or $2 little piece of plastic to to break off the top, and that's just O-ring goes in there. And like I said, that's not the stock one. It does come stock with the longer metal one. I like the feel of plastic. I like to grip it in my hand, push the button right here, and just be stealth like that. I mean, this thing keeps kicking. I'm telling you, they are about $75 for the basic kit, not including the RBA. That is extra. You can order these in Canada and the USA at www.nickfitnation.com. Don't forget, discount code YouTube will take 10% off your total order there, which is great. If you have any questions or comments about the eGrip, I always answer all the questions in the comments, so feel free to do that. Until then, next time, I'm Vapor.